8. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are back at it, continuing the 8-ball. These are both coming up here, B-side matches. So on one table we have Adam Wood from Prince George, Mike Pringle Isaac from the Kamloops area, and every time I say that he corrects me, is from Rock Creek. I believe it's Rock Creek. Kamloops area, BC anyways. The other table, we are going to have Ben Francis and Larry Walper. I believe they are just racking and getting at it here, so we'll go back to split screen. Thanks for sharing, guys. If you have a moment, if you could please share the stream, get these numbers up for these guys. This is going to be some spectacular pool. I believe we are down to 8 on the B side. Shout out to all the homies and the honeys. Royce Kwan. Royce, I'm actually surprised that you're not here. Thanks for tuning in, Nebraska.
And just while we're going to get started here, guys, I'm going to throw this one up here again really quick. We only have till end of day tomorrow. If you want in on it, it is the CSL Viewer Advantage Winner's Choice. You'll have the choice of the Jacoby Black Shaft, the T3 Jump Brake Cue, or $620 cash. If you do want in it to win it, qsportslive@gmail.com if you're in Canada. If you're outside of Canada, it is GoFundMe/QSportsLive. We will draw that one tomorrow night.
Just before we sign off, probably, right?
Just before we sign off, you got it.
So if you're just joining us, like I said, this is the final 8 on the B side, these two matches here. 9-ball is still incomplete. Ben Francis and Derek Moore are sitting on the A side for the final, the A side final. And it is Joe and Eric to play the B side final.
How's it going, Robert? Thanks for tuning in from Iowa. You got it, Brent. You know it. We're on the mic ready to rock and roll. Larry Walper has been playing extremely well.
Yeah, you know, I'm really not surprised to see him in this spot.
No, it is opened up, Mark. Canada or the US.
You'll have to send the money either by e-transfer or through the GoFundMe. I love having the split screen because we can watch both matches, but it's extremely hard to commentate because you got to pick a match to pay attention to.
Looks like Mike Pringle Isaac is about to draw first blood on the right-hand table. Larry Walper looking good on the left side. Drawing first blood on both accounts. When will we be at the Junior Championships? I believe it's in July. That was in Nebraska.
Got to get it first.
Yeah, we do. Chances are we'll be all right with it. 4¼ inch pockets, Rob. They are diamond 3.5 by 7 bar box tables.
If you guys have the chance to visit the Corner Pocket, this is probably one of my top 3 pool halls to visit in Alberta. It's a massive room. Lauren takes really good care of his equipment here. Although, if you've been listening to us this weekend, the players are having a little bit of a tough time with this new cloth. But nonetheless, Lauren takes a lot of pride in his equipment. So
Sure
if you have a
does.
chance, I would come and visit this pool hall here. He's got 8 diamond bar boxes on the main floor, another 8 upstairs in the mezzanine, 12 9-foot diamonds on the main, as well as 4 snooker tables. Fantastic staff and great menu for affordable prices. So,
And what she means by that is have the pizza.
the pizza is pretty phenomenal here. They've got a little Italian guy who actually home makes these pizzas.
They are flippin' amazing.
It's like the first thing we order when we get here.
Yeah.
The pizzas and their breakfast is outstanding.
Indeed. What's happening, Chris? How are you, buddy? Super nice diamond tables. Absolutely. These are my favorite type of diamond table. That nice dark wood that
Yeah.
is, this will be the table that we have at home one day. Right now we got a bar box. It'll do, but this table will
Yeah.
be in my house one day.
It's super nice. And the tables, just on the cameras, the wood looks a little bit more green than it actually is. It's kind of like a gray brown in real life. They're super nice.
Kevin Plowman, what's going on, buddy?
Larry's got another run at this table here.
He does. Looking really good. Couple of ways to play it. Take the 5 ball. Is it the one behind it?
Yeah.
5 ball, 1 ball, 3 ball, 6 ball. Where's the room located in Red Deer? Just off Gasoline Alley.
Yeah, right on Gates Ave.
Ave, yeah.
Just on the south end. Google it. It's super easy to get
Yeah,
to. It's
the
right off the main drag.
Corner pocket. Really, really nice room. We'll
When-
actually give you a tour around the room maybe. I don't know how well our camera's set up. Let me check.
It's all right. I did it. I
Did
did
ya?
it earlier. Yeah, but when you do stop in here, guys, if you could just do us a quick favor, let them know that you stopped in because you heard or saw them on CSL. Bodes well for us. Hopefully, they will have us back here for the next tournament.
I do believe they're Blue Label. They are
They
Blue
are.
Label.
They are Blue Label.
Thanks for sharing, Keith. Much appreciated. What did you miss? Not a whole heck of a lot. We've got Adam Wood and Mike Pringle Isaac battling it out on the right table. Ben Francis, Larry Walper battling on the left table. Larry looking really, really good here to take a 2-0 lead over Mr. Francis.
If you want to beat Ben Francis, this is how you do it.
Don't let him at the table.
You don't let him get up.
Yeah. Keep him in his seat.
This is 2 runs for Larry here.
Looks like our team will probably be playing your team first round in playoffs. That could very well be, Kevin. Looking forward to it.
It is going to be a great time.
Indeed.
Hopefully you guys can make it out for the singles. Plowman.
They're both 4 1/4 inch pockets. Pro cuts. And just want to give a quick shout out to one of our new sponsors, JB Cases in the house. If you haven't done so, check them out on their website, www.jbcases.com. Amazing, amazing workmanship and craftsmanship go into those cases. If you care about your cues, that's the case you want to put them in.
Can't wait to get my hands on one.
$1 side bet? Sure. I got $1. They are indeed the best cases ever. There was actually a post, I think, on one of the pool groups, I Love Pool or something, that asked if the JB case was actually worth the money. Yes, is the short answer to that.
Hands down.
Without
Just,
a doubt.
Just the ability to customize them. The interior on them is adjustable, so if you could have like a 2x4, you could have a 3x3.
Yeah. It really does depend, Jody, on what you order. Like Steph said, whether you're doing a 4x8, a 2x4, they've got so many different combinations. So you can, if you go onto their website, they do have cases that are ready to go, ready to purchase, or you can custom make it in 1,000 different ways.
Yeah, you know what, Jody? Because you actually live in a JB case heaven. Almost everybody at Top Shots has one. So Jeff has one, Marsha has one, Fish has one. So check them out. They will attest to the durability of these cases.
Yeah, they are so well
and
made.
they actually come with the backpack strap modification. Like you can get the extra strap to make it a backpack, so you actually don't have to carry them on the one shoulder all the time, and that takes a huge weight off.
Absolutely.
Especially carrying it around tournaments.
Well, and the thing I like, so now with the airlines, you cannot bring your cues on the plane as a carry-on. You have to check it. And John Barton, in one of his promotions, took his case, put his cues in it, and then ran the case over. And I think it was a truck or some other big type of vehicle, ran it over, and the case was fine, and so were the cues.
Okay, so 1-1 for Adam. Adam's on the board, and Ben is also on the board. Sorry, guys, just want to keep up to date with the scores as we chat here.
It is 2-1, yeah.
Yeah, so Jody, you actually live in a ideal JB case environment. Check them out. Throw it on your shoulders. See if you like them. They are fantastic.
There you go. Steve just said his buddy ran over his own case with his own cues in it because he didn't believe the promo.
Yeah, they're tough as nails.
I do believe they are actually a lifetime warranty case as well.
I believe that. And you can actually customize it, really customize it. You can pick your main color, the side colors, the side pockets. I think you can actually choose what kind of pockets you want. You can choose the color of the stitching, the zipper pulls. Like, it is fully customized.
Yeah, you can even add logos to it.
Yeah, logos, your name, interior
Cartoons,
color.
Yeah.
And the interior is one of those, it's almost like a Nova form kind of interior. So your stuff does not move on the inside. typically on some of these cases, you can hear the rattling around of your shafts and your butts kind of rattling around in there. This will hold everything nice and snug.
Mike Isaac with the 8-ball break on the right-hand table. Doesn't mean anything. He has choice to either spot the 8-ball and continue shooting as the table lies, or he can re-rack it. It is his choice.
Re-rack and re-break.
Indeed.
If you lose the cue ball also on the break, then it becomes the opponent's choice to either spot the 8-ball and keep shooting or re-rack and re-break.
And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Smash that share button. We got some great matches.
Todd Carlos ended up playing, and also he didn't want to talk to you anymore. Just kidding, just kidding. He had a match to play. He was just trying to kill some time. It was nice to have him on here. Super knowledgeable, great guy.
Lots of energy.
Even though he's from Edmonton.
He's an adopted Calgarian.
No, he's we hang out with Carlos every time we see him. Great guy.
Although I will say this, for my Edmonton peeps that are online watching with us, y'all need to step up. Carlos is the only, there's Carlos and one other guy
Vern.
From Edmonton, Vern.
Yeah.
2 players came down from Edmonton. Edmonton, we are an hour and a half from you. Y'all need to step up.
I'm really surprised because Edmonton actually usually has a really strong showing here at this tournament.
Yeah.
So
I was looking forward to playing against some Edmontonians.
Yeah.
And instead, y'all sent Carlos.
So Ben's got ball in hand here on the left. He's got low ball.
I would venture to say, you know what, I'm not going to say. Everybody knows.
You should just not say.
I'm just not going to do it. Everybody knows what I'm thinking.
We are equally rooting for all players.
Calgary, that sounds like a bath soap. Yeah, Gail, that's it. 2 whole players from Edmonton, an hour and a half.
We actually have more players from BC this tournament.
Yeah. Mike Pringle,
Isaac.
Yeah.
Matt Wood made the drive from
Prince George.
Prince George. Yeah, that's like about 9 or 10 hour drive. Grant and George, I believe, are from the Vernon area. Nick Kruger is here from Penticton, so a lot of BC guys.
Yeah, Edmonton needs to pick it up.
Edmonton lost in overtime. Well, this is my surprised face.
Yeah. Color me surprised. Ben Francis bringing it back in a fast fashion, like he normally does.
I'm actually surprised that the regulars from Edmonton didn't show up, like the Roger Colbert, Rob Phillips, Sandy.
Gary.
Yeah. Missing a lot of Edmontonians this trip.
Yeah, I was looking forward to seeing y'all again.
But you get one pass. Hopefully next time it'll be a stronger Edmontonian representation.
Looks like Ben's got the break figured out on this table.
Yeah, right, Gail? Gary Hauk. Gary Hauk's usually always at these tournaments, so
yeah,
quite surprised. I'm sure that Gary was just busy this weekend. He typically is here.
You bet. I don't think I've seen him miss a Red Deer tournament. So he did get a ball on the break on the left table for Ben, but tough little out here.
Tough opener.
Well, the opener's there with the 1 ball, but
I don't know if he wants slow ball.
No. But everything is hampered, right? You got 14 ball that's tied up for high ball, 3 ball that's tied up for
Oh, he
low
can break out
ball.
that 14 right now. Like so.
Unless you're Ben Francis and just get down to take care of business right now.
And then you take the 10 to the top right.
Wow. He might go rail 12 ball.
No, I think you take the 10 to the top right.
Calgary is 1-0. Are we playing tonight, Brian? Is Calgary Flames playing tonight? Am I missing a Flames game? Oh, it does pass. I'm missing a Calgary Flames game to commentate with you. That says a lot.
I think you'll live.
Says a lot. Just saying.
Ben is not crazy about this shape. Wondering what he's going to do next. This is what I would do here. Bottom left.
It's Calgary, Vancouver? And I'm commentating?
Yeah, the girls will put it on the TV. It's on the TV.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Ooh, we are up 1-0.
It's okay, guys.
It is my job.
We like it better this way.
Hey, easy now. I can attempt to do both.
Oh, Ben picked apart this table really well.
He sure did.
Nice little bump on the 8.
That's how you get it done.
Adam is at the table on the right.
Fired that ball in.
Sure did.
He Stephen Hallem'd it.
Been talking with Adam, and Adam has been saying that he's been playing really great pool this year.
Well, he now owns a pool hall, so
He does.
I would kind of expect that.
He's been able to put in a lot of time on those tables, and so his game has been picking up, and it shows.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
Nice little shot there, held it for the 4 ball. I think just a nice little stop shot here, can still cut that 5 in. Oh, he's going the other way. That'll work too.
Just got to watch out for the 8 ball when he plays this 4 ball. Although this table on the right is a little bit slower than the table on the left.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more manageable as far as controlling your speed.
Yeah, ideally, you can just roll forward an inch or two. I think he's good.
Looks about perfect.
Nice little natural angle to stay down for that 8 in the bottom right. Or you can play same pocket.
He chose last pocket.
Yeah, something like that. Either or, just depends on what you prefer.
Ben picking apart another table here. That opened absolutely everything up with that shot.
Ben's a little steamy because
he's probably a little steamy.
He should not have been in that position to play catch up on that last match. He just wasn't getting a lot of rolls, getting a little unlucky.
I would agree.
Just kind of forced to change gears in between the 9 ball and the 8 ball, which is also difficult. So
Spears it in.
Nice little run by Ben. He says, you ran the first 2, I'm going to take the next 4.
Absolutely. Another quick shout out to our sponsors here, guys. Jacoby Custom Cues. It is the home of the Jacoby Black. You can visit them at jacobicustomcues.com. And if you are interested in that Jacoby Black, just send a message to the Q Sports Live page. We do get a little bit of a special deal on those. Calgary going on the power play.
Couple of messy tables here. These are going to require some work.
I would agree. Kind of looks like somebody's kicked that camera on the left and the table is off.
It's actually been kicked a few times. It's not in a very good spot.
My OCD is going crazy right now. Nice shot from Ben there. I think he's going to pick this table apart.
It is possible. We've seen him do it before.
Nice little touch draw there. Now he's got his choice. He can cut this 14, come around, or take the 11 and just miss that 14.
I think you take the 11.
Miss the 14, bump the 5.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Wow. Nice shot.
So a couple of ways you can do it. 14 first, and then your choice of either 10, 13, or you can do the 13, 10, then 14. And he one-stroked that ball. Still should work though. 13 into the left middle, off the bottom rail, back up. 10 ball in. Oh, he's got the 15 ball. I didn't see that.
Yep.
I did not see that 15 ball.
And I don't know if that 15 ball goes. It might.
Well, I don't know from that angle. Playing it off the 1 ball, or is he playing safe? Nice little draw back to where he is.
Nope, I don't think he got there.
It went to Nowheresville. Hey, Carl, welcome back. And guys, if you are just tuning in, smash that share button. Some good matches going on right now. Ben Francis versus Larry Wolper on the B side. Adam Wood, Mike Pringle Isaac also on the B side, on the Bay side. And with that miss from Ben, I'm gonna venture to say Larry Wolper will be out here.
Yeah, I like Larry's chances here.
Yeah. Wow, this should, the way Larry's been shooting, this is fish in a barrel for him. Hey, Brian, how are you? Wow, that's, you know, the speed of those tables is unbelievable. How fast that is.
That is the 4 ball that's just above the 5.
Outsville for sure, Ricky. Especially from here. Stop shot on the 4 ball. Roll up on the 7. 8 to the right side pocket. We certainly do, James. Let us know which one you're looking at, whether it's the Jacoby Black or any of the stock that is on their website. Let us know which one you're looking at, and we can certainly get a deal on them. Well done from Mr. Walper. Claws one back to keep the match tight. Mike Pringle Isaac at the table on the right side. Not sure what he's shooting at. Low ball. Oh, I really like his chances to be out here. Seven, 3, 5, 8.
He missed it.
He overcut it.
He had perfect shape, though.
He did. That'll bring Adam to the table, but shooting off the beach. And he can either take the 10 ball into the right side pocket, or if he wants to go long,
he's still going to have to figure out what he's going to do with that 11.
He's got to get underneath it. He can probably get there off of the 15 ball.
I actually think that 10 ball goes past the 5.
It might. It's going to be tight for sure. But really, I would probably take the 10 ball. And it's a slower, I know this sounds crazy, but it's a slower diamond table. Still plays like a diamond, like a normal diamond. So you can control that 10 into the side. Hold shape for the 15 ball with the cue ball just about middle table. From there you get 3 rails around to get underneath the 11 ball, so long as you don't bump the 12 ball.
So if you guys have not heard
of... Oh, that skidded. Did you see that?
Yeah, it did skid. If you guys have not heard us talk about these tables today, Lauren did have them resurfaced for this event, all of them except for 3. It is not your typical Simonis cloth that they would typically get. It is a higher content of synthetic material, something or other. It is from Mexico. He thought he would try it out. It is running super slick. And they actually just did the surfaces, the beds. They didn't do the rails. So makes it a little extra tricky. A comment made by Greg earlier was that the tables are running so fast that the only way that they would be faster is if they were playing right on the slate. That's the only way they would be running any faster.
Yeah, that was a nice shot from Mike there.
So, tough for the players to adjust to these tables. Balls are actually not jumping as per usual either. They're not absorbing like the punch of the jump.
Yeah.
And we've actually seen quite a few balls fly off the tables.
Yeah. So,
some adjustment for the players here.
For sure. The Jacoby Black will come in the 3-8-10. James, we do kind of have a direct line to those Jacoby Black shafts. So if you do want one, let us know. Again, message the page. We do get, again, a little bit of a deal on them. Message the page. We'll let you know what the deal is and kind of how to get going with it to get that 3/8 by 10. And you can see Larry is actually stepping on the camera stand, which is why it's shaking. When's the 9-ball final?
When they get the chance to play it.
Yeah, it's kind of getting played in between all of the 8-ball matches. Oh, Ricky, you know what? I'll say this. I'm a fan of fast tables.
These are like ice.
these are uncontrollably fast.
Yeah. You're taking a ball and you're going the full length of the table.
Well, okay, so here's an
It's
example.
extra.
Let's say on the right-hand table, I have my ball at the first diamond on the right rail at the top. Cue ball is, I need to draw just to the second diamond. And I pured the stroke and drew the full length of the table.
Yeah. They are super slick. They're not a little bit fast. Like, these are extra fast. There's no way to gauge. Guys are playing like 4 or 5 matches on them and still cannot get
Can't
their
adjust.
weight. Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm sure if I could get some good time with them, but we were just playing on Valley bar tables last weekend. I didn't play in the 9-ball event yesterday. So to go from Valley tables to these,
It's extreme.
it's pretty darn difficult.
Yeah, the 9-ball is still incomplete, Steve. The A side final and the B side final are being waiting to be played. That is Ben Francis and Derek Moore on the A side, and Joe Spence and Eric Vargas on the B side. But everybody's playing their 8-ball matches right now, so
Well, and when we just started this stream 40 minutes ago, we're down to the final 8 on the B side in the 8-ball and final 4 on the A side. So it will go late. We'll have a late night tonight,
yeah.
depending whether he wants to actually finish this tonight.
I would assume so, because there are people that would rather not stay the extra night if they don't have to.
They're playing the 10-ball.
Not necessarily. There's only like 25 on the list for tomorrow. There's 40 people here today.
Yeah, I
We
suppose.
had 40 in the 8-ball, right? So
Well, I know Ben's going to play in the 10-ball. Eric's going to
Yeah,
play
the
in the
regulars.
10-ball. Larry,
there's some new
Mike,
blood coming in for the 10-ball
Adam,
too.
yeah. Whether he was looking for it or not, I think he got it, and he's already stated that he won't do it again. It is really tough to jump from Valley to Diamond, and then you put a lightning fast cloth on a Diamond table. Yeah, tell Ben to play faster. I don't think he could play faster. Well, that's part of my other problem that I'm having right now. Excuse me. My own personal game suffering a little bit because I went from my personal custom-made Mickelson cue, sold that. Then I went into the Predator Icon with the Bob Danielson shaft, sold that, and now I'm back to not a custom Mickelson with a different tip on it. So I've changed equipment 3 times in the last 4 months. Which is probably not doing my game any good. Nice shot from Adam Wood on the right table. But I am going to hold off on making any kind of cue decisions. I may have something coming down the line for myself in a bit. So I'm just going to hold off on doing anything right now.
Nice little bump by Ben there, but I don't think
it went far enough.
Yeah, I don't think it went far enough either. He's just looking to see if that 13-14 is
It's the 13-10 ball.
Is that 13-10?
Yeah. With a milk dud tip for sure. Yeah, it's tough to do.
Yeah, that 13-10 might still go.
Weird. Well, and part of that, I guess, Keith, is true. We do like to support our advertisers, but we don't just put anybody on the live stream. Um, if the product or the cue or what have you doesn't perform the way that you say it does or we say it does, we won't have it on.
Oh, he just
Wow,
missed it.
it doubled out.
A little heavy. I think if you would have just let up on that a little bit, that 10 drops.
He couldn't let up on it because you have to play shape for the 9 ball there because you don't know exactly where that 13's going. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm alluding to, Mark. That's more than likely the direction that I'll probably go in. I think the first thing I'm going to do when I go back or get back to Calgary is change the tip on it, on the cue that I'm playing with right now.
I need a tip on mine. Not really sure if I should be doing that before playoffs, but
No, do not do it before playoffs.
it's like I'm shooting with a rock. It's pretty
Yeah.
old.
It depends on what you're looking for, Carl. I'm more and more becoming a fan of Jacoby, not only because they're our sponsors, but I played with the Jacoby Black all weekend last weekend or all week last week. Thank you to wow, I'm having just a
Cliff?
complete mind blank. Cliff, yes. Thanks to Cliff for letting me borrow his. But the thing just plays so amazing. The Jacoby Black. And I've tried the Revo. I've heard the Mez is really good as well. I haven't been able to hit with it, but I have heard that the Mez Q also hits really well. But I think I'm gonna go with Jacoby. Absolutely, David. My tip is I'm going to go back to the Onyx tip. It's a medium, and I think that's what I'm going to go back to is the Onyx. You can find them at jacobicustomcues.com. We do get a little bit of a deal on all of the Jacoby stuff, so if you see one you like and you want a little bit of a deal on it, we can certainly arrange that. I just need to know which one you're looking at, and then I'll see what we can get it for. We do have a couple of Jacobys that we have as Q Sports Live that we can offer up, but it depends on your budget and what you're looking to spend and all of those kinds of fun things. They all kind of come into play. The tip that comes with cues, I don't normally worry about what tip comes with it because I end up changing the tip to what I want anyway. Yes, they are tied 4-4, sorry. I forgot to mark it in. So Carl, if just message us on the Q Sports Live Facebook page. I'll get back to you probably Monday. I can give you a couple of different options for what we have in stock for Jacoby's at Q Sports Live. Or you can go direct onto Jacoby's website. Take a look there. We are Q dealers for a few of the other manufacturers out there. I'll send you that list as well and see what you want. We can put it together for you. What's Larry shooting at? Is he high ball or low ball?
I was just trying to figure that out because I've been kind of just watching this other match here.
Oh, you know what? I can tell you, he's low ball. Because Ben tried the combination on the 10-13.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Drew for the 9 ball. In a little bit tough here. Going to have to thin the 1, break the 5 ball. A hit and a hope to get shape. Yeah, no troubles at all.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Yeah, kind of a hit and a hope, like I said. I haven't tried the Q-Tech Synergy yet. Reviews that I've heard back from those that have hit with both Jacoby and the Q-Tech. Jacoby over Q-Tech. But that's, again, going to boil down to personal opinion. But I have heard good things about the Mez carbon fiber. I believe Peach Hour is also coming out with a carbon fiber. The Jacoby with a radial joint, absolutely. And so one of the well, okay, a couple of differences between the Jacoby black carbon fiber and the Revo shaft. The taper on the Jacoby black, way better than the Revo. I find even with the Revo, it being carbon fiber, it still gets a little sticky. It's not as smooth. I played with that Jacoby black 5 days straight, and not once did I feel it ever kind of get sticky or clammy at all.
I feel like with the Revo, it's kind of like the glove is mandatory. With the black, I've seen people shoot with it and not had a problem.
Yeah.
Less tacky.
Yeah. What's the turnaround from order to delivery on the black? It does depend on a couple of different factors. Number one, what joint is it? Secondly, when did you get on the list? They have a list for just about every different joint out there. I believe they are still working on the radial pins right now. But I'll follow up with Brandon at Jacoby here this coming week and kind of let everybody know, give everybody updates on exactly where they're at. But those are the factors. So I would guesstimate somewhere around 4 to 6 weeks. So they are experiencing, obviously, a massive, massive demand for those Jacoby blacks. A lot of that has to do with the taper, because the carbon fiber is carbon fiber is carbon fiber. They're all going to hit fairly similar. It's the taper of the Jacoby black that, in my opinion, makes it a superior cue or a superior shaft. But I would say somewhere in the 4 to 6 week range, depending on what pin style you've got. Yeah, and like I said, that's kind of my best guesstimate as far as what the wait times have been. But again, it's a lot to do with what your pin style is, how in demand that specific pin style is, how many they have to make, and when you get on the list. Yeah, you're 100% correct, Cole. But again, it really does depend on the hit you're looking for. You can't take away from laminated shafts. Some of them hit extremely well. But the difference between a laminated or a wood shaft and a carbon fiber is the transfer of power. You really don't lose any energy when you're shooting with a carbon fiber shaft. The energy from the cue goes into the cue ball, and it's almost a 1-for-1 transfer of power. When you're playing with a laminated or a wood shaft, you do lose some of that power transfer.
So Mike has actually called a referee to watch Adam shoot this 12 ball. Just looking for the double hit because he is close to the rail.
That is a good shot. He hit that perfect.
Nice shape on that 8 ball too.
But Jacoby also has a really nice laminated shaft. It's the Jacoby Edge Pro, and it's 140 pieces. Yeah, 100%, Chris. I'm a fan of low deflection shafts.
Looks like Mike's just going to go for a quick break here, so we're going to go full screen on Ben and Larry here.
Yeah. Just go onto the Q Sports Live page, Carl, and send us a message in Messenger. Or you can just email us. It's qsportslive@gmail.com. You are correct there as well, Mark. It does not ding up. Cleans up amazingly well. Yeah, qsportslive.com is the website. If you want email, it's qsportslive@gmail.com. Or you can just go on and send us a message on through Messenger.
Website.
All good, Patrick.
Nice break by Ben there.
Nine's got to slow up. Look at the roll. Did you see that?
Oh, my goodness.
That was heading direct into the 6 and instead rolled around it.
Big game here. We're hill, and we're at 5Zs. And this is a B-side match, so the loser of this match does not continue in the tournament.
No, they go home.
Well, or you get to sit around for the rest of the night and wait until tomorrow.
That's right.
So Ben was really hoping that 9 ball wasn't going to roll in front of the 6. So now he's got a tough opener. I believe the 12 ball will go into the side, the left side. The 14 ball will come to the bottom right. I think. I mean, from my position here and looking at the screen, I believe those 2 balls do go, but those are pretty much your only options.
And just while he's making his decision for that Jacoby black shaft, anybody that is looking to get into one, we do have the CSL Viewer Advantage Winner's Choice. If you win this one, the tickets are $20. You're buying the Advantage Pack. Within that Advantage Pack, you get a ticket into the draw here. And the winner gets choice of either the Jacoby black shaft, the T3 jump break cue, or $620 in cash. If you are in Canada, qsportslive@gmail.com is how you get in. Outside of Canada, it is GoFundMe/QSportsLive. That would be one very price-reduced way of getting into either the Jacoby Black or the T3 jump break. Eric won between Ben and Eric. Yeah, no troubles at all, Carl. I'll get back to you. Really inexpensive way to get into a Jacoby Black.
12 ball did go.
No, sorry. Sorry,
Now
Steph.
it's just got to pick this table apart. It's
Yeah.
got to figure out a way to get on that 9-ball. It's got to develop that 9-ball somehow.
He can do it right off the 13. He can take that 13 off the 9 or use the 13 as a breaker.
Yep.
No PayPal anymore, Chris. Every time that we do PayPal, they decide that they want our money and they need it more than we do, and they keep shutting our PayPal down and taking our cash. So in the US, it is just on GoFundMe. Works pretty much the same way. Just go on and do a donation for $20 or however many tickets you want. So overhit that, I think, a little bit. He's not going to be taken. Oh, he is. Okay. So here it is. He's going to play this 13 off the 9.
Oh,
Just outside.
that's all right. That's all right.
3 still tough.
Yeah, Larry's got some work to do here. Even if he had made that, he still would have had to develop the 8-ball a little bit.
Tip size for the Jacoby Black is 12.3 mil. So with the Revo shaft, they come 12.4 or 12.9.
Yeah.
Yes, and it does come standard Kamui soft. Wow, he played that really interesting.
Yeah, a little softer than I expected.
He played that much differently than how I might have played it.
I'm not sure what he was aiming for there. I don't know if he was trying to get shape on that 2-ball. A little bit of angle just for the 2-ball in the bottom right with the angle to break out the 8-3. Or if he was trying to be a little bit on the other angle for the 4-ball on the side.
Oh, he drew that out really well. Gets
Nice
on
shot,
good
nice
shape for
shot.
this 1-ball. Only issue he's going to have is he's leaving the breakout till the last shot. So it is kind of a hit and a hope unless he tries to play safe here. Draw off the 3-ball, leave the cue ball underneath the, I think that's the 10-ball.
The thing is that if he goes for this 1-ball, he's leaving himself the wrong angle on the 2 for any sort of breakout. And I don't know if he even has the bank on the 3-ball, to be honest.
No,
I don't know
think
if it
the
goes
10's
by
in
the
the way.
10.
Yeah. Does the SS360 come with the Ultra Skin Soft? You know what? I'm not 100% sure what the tip is for the SS360. I just know it hits bloody good. I don't even know what the tip is. I never found out. I never did find out because I picked it up, I hit with it, and went, wow. I don't need to know what it is. I don't think I want to know what it is. It just hits good.
Well, there's your answer right there.
There you go. There's Mr. Danielson right there. And again, Marvin, going to be personal preference. I've hit with the Revo 12.9, and to me, it feels very, very thick. What a nice shot from Larry.
Wow.
He hit that.
What
Used the
a
whole pocket
stroke.
for that 3-ball, but he hit that perfect.
Great
Larry
shooting by Larry.
Walper. victorious over Ben Francis. Well done, Larry. I said right at the beginning, Larry has been shooting really well. I believe this match is tied up 4-4.
Yes, 4-4.
Somehow Mike got an extra game, or Adam got an extra game. And I'm just going to take 2 minutes, go outside, check the weather, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Adam just had hit that shot just a little bit heavy. Wanted to take that 6-ball down to the right, bottom right. So plan B. And plan B is now a bank on the 6, back bank on the 7. It's tough. That 6-ball is kind of tricky to get on. That's okay. 1 second, guys. Sorry, you guys. Just had a first timer come in and ask whether he was able to get in on the tournament. Ask us what we were doing. So. Oh, rattled that one. Not the worst sleeve. Adam is up and over that 8-ball. That's going to always make it a little bit more difficult. And that 6-ball is still in a tricky spot. So even if Adam pots this ball, it's going to be tough to hold the cue ball on the bottom end of this table to shoot that 6-ball up. Oh, it looks like Adam is looking to play the 6-ball off the 12-ball. Oh, no, play safe. Didn't get there. I would have actually liked to have seen that play off the 12. Bernie, Ben did not make it through Larry. It went hill. Larry made a good out there. So Ben is out of the 8-ball event. Which I'm surprised, but not surprised. Like I said, like I've been saying all day, there is a lot of great shooters in this room. There are players here that have driven 10 hours to be here. So when you're willing to make that drive, you know that you can hold your own in a room full of sharks. Lots of accomplished players still in. Carlos Barbosa is still in. Joe Spence still in. Eric Vargas still in. Jordan Rothmal. Nick Kruger. The field is not easy. No draw is a gimme. Ben is still in the 9-ball, though. So that may be a blessing in disguise. We were talking about that earlier, and having to change gears in between 9-ball and 8-ball, one match to the next. It's tough. So now Ben has the opportunity just to kind of focus on his 9-ball final. Ben is still in the A side. So him and Derek Moore are going to play the A side final here as soon as they have an opportunity. Joe Spence and Eric Vargas still on the B side final for the 9-ball also. Mike's just looking to see how he's going to get on that 6-ball. I think that he does have just enough angle to roll up on the 7 and take the 6-ball in the left side. Oh, he's opting to jack up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Mike is high ball. I'm so sorry. I was remembering wrong. Adam is low ball. Mike is high ball. Oh, and makes the 8. Very, very unfortunate. But Adam's going to take that win. Sorry, guys. I think Grant had the score wrong. It is 4-3 for Adam. I don't know what Grant's doing. Grant's talking too much. It is 4-3 for Adam. Score is correct. Thanks, Carl. Glad you're able to join us. Teresa, Ben did not make it through Larry. It went hill, and Larry worked out a really tough table. So Mike's looking to claw one back now. He just gave a gift to Adam.
What happened?
Mike had a jump shot and made the 8. Mike had a jump shot on his last object ball and instead made the 8. Let me clarify. There is still room, guys, for the 10-ball event tomorrow if you guys are interested on coming by, if you're in the area.
Phenomenal room.
Great time.
You can even hang out with us.
Okay, well, that's not going to lure them here.
You never know. Somebody out there might want to hang with us.
It's possible.
Probably more you than me, but
Doubtful.
hey, you bet, Terry. Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't heard, we got some good news when we were going live in Niagara Falls. We will be bringing you the action from ACS Vegas as well as VNEA Vegas this year.
It's exciting.
That you know what? I'm going to have a blast. It'll be a good time. It'll be a lot of hours, but I'm okay with that.
Not only that, but our local boys, the Jet Setters, also known as Barry's team at VNEA,
AKA,
will be going down to attempt to do the three-peat, winning the Masters division in VNEA, and it'll be really, really great.
That'll be an awesome thing to kind of be a part of.
CSL would be there to witness that.
See, Carl says he'll come hang out with us.
I think Carl's just being nice.
We got 1 out of 100. We're batting 1%. We're doing well.
The room's
And guys,
filling back up again.
It is. If you are just tuning in, guys, help us out. Smash that share button. See if we can get some viewers back in. It has been a long day of pool. We still got lots to go.
It's only 9:15. I think we're going to be here until like 2 a.m.
You might be here till 2 a.m.
Or you might be here till 2 a.m. We'll be back tomorrow morning for the 10 ball.
Derek says he's already hung out with us. That is true. I'll tell you, if we go till 2 a.m., the Nookie Cookie is a very real possibility.
The day has been long.
It's been a long 3 or 4 week stretch because we were in Phoenix, Arizona for the NAPT. I went from there direct to Penticton, came home for 4 days, then went to Niagara Falls, spent a week there, home for 4 days, and now here. Sabrina says, if you babysit, I'll hang out. Who are we babysitting, Steph or me? Or you? Nice open table. The problem with this table is the starter. 15 balls a little bit tied up there, and really not a lot of good options. Oh, that's the 4 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the 8 ball.
He's kind of forced to take low ball here. But I think his concern was how is he going to work out the 7 ball? There's nothing really up there. He's going to have to break out that 7 ball with the 1, I think.
There you go, Tony. Tony's got the answer. How do we get our league nights traveling so much? It is, believe me, for the love of the game, because typically when we come back, I play Monday nights for SML, and then Tuesday night for the in-house Leather Pocket League. And typically we're done our events Sunday. We travel back Monday, play league Monday night, play league Tuesday night, and then leave again either Thursday or Friday. So it's a lot. We're around pole all the time. Hey, thanks, Patrick. Much appreciated, sir. But again, as much as we get a lot of compliments on the stream and the commentary, and as much as we love to hear it, it is because of you guys. The viewers we have are the best out there. Without you guys tuning in, helping us out, sharing the stream, it would be Steph and I, or me and Ben, or Ben and Steph, whoever it is, sitting here talking with each other.
Mike got a little funny on that one ball. Didn't have the right angle for that breakout, so he tried to force it. And now he's in a bit of a pickle. He's going to have to take that 6 ball to the bottom left-hand corner. And he's got no shape ball to open up that 7.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
He is sitting tough, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're right, James. I mean, I run a league, and I know that it is not an easy task. I would say to you, get more spares. It's tough.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, Carl. We appreciate it, man.
That'd be great, Patrick. Let us know if you're able to swing that. The guys will be down there pretty much for the full month of May.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Although for the 4 days in between,
it's exciting now, but
yeah,
a month in Vegas is tough.
It is tough. I'm going to come back here and ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
The bells will be permanently ringing in your ears.
Yeah.
And you'll be broke.
Well, hopefully not.
Okay, I'm hoping not, but chances are you'll be broke.
Hopefully not. Why curse me like that?
I'm just saying the odds are high.
Why are the odds high? Why do they have to be high?
Well, I mean, that's really costs you realistically $60 every time you smoke. And it's just, it's not like old Vegas used to be. There's no dollar foot-long hot dogs. There's no more Nickeltown. You know, it's expensive just to eat and hang out. And we're going to have to, like, up your Netflix package so that you can stay in your room a little bit more.
It's true. Yeah, Terry, hopefully we can make it there. I mean, we haven't been contacted about it yet, so maybe get a hold of your league organizer and let them know, or whoever's running the show, let them know that you want us down there. That is truly the best way to have Q Sports Live come down. As much as we could contact everybody and so on and so forth, it's always better when it comes from the viewers to say, hey, we want them here.
Yeah, for sure. And I was actually saying to Ryan, like, if there's any way that you could bring, like, I'd be willing to go down, but I mean, you guys have to have more manpower, because it was just Ryan and Ben last year, and that was hard hours.
Well, you know what?
Just to have a few more bodies, just to kind of rotate those shifts.
It's true, but when you look at the number of hours that we put in when we were in, where were we? Nanaimo, the first year between Ryan and I. We put in 90 hours each in 5 days.
Yep.
So
it's tough.
It is tough. It all sounds, easy and it's fun and don't get me wrong, it is. I love
It's
what
exciting.
I
The thought
do.
of it is exciting, but once you're down there and in Vegas for a full month, you're ready to come home.
Yep,
There's only so much Vegas you can take.
that is very, very true. Two banks to the left side. You know what? I'm actually just going to play a safe, a roll-up safe. I'm going to put the 10 ball over that left-hand top corner and just leave the cue ball kind of where the 10 ball is. That works too, because he doesn't have a shot on the 3 ball, and he's definitely not going to break out that 7 ball by shooting the 3.
Yeah, I don't mind that idea. It's a tough table, this one. The best part about Vegas is coming home.
It is true.
I think that speaks true of any sort of road trip. You're excited to go, but by the time you come home, it's just like the best part is coming home.
It is very true.
To your own bed, your own bathroom, your own shower, your
Yep.
own stuff.
Yep. Above all of that is the home cooked meals.
Yeah, definitely home cooked meals.
Which I'm kind of lucky with, because your home cooking is pretty much second to none.
Well,
Just saying.
I think it's just, you're used to it. You've been together forever now.
Is that how you think of it?
Well, no, it's
Like
been,
like a life sentence?
you know what I mean. I think you're just used to it.
No, I'm not. Because anybody that comes over for dinner says the same thing.
Well, thank you.
You cook well, stuff.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so...
Sorry, Bernie. I'm half paying attention. I'm getting caught up on tickets for that winner's choice.
Adam's got ball in hand here. And this is no easy task. He's contemplating what to do here, because he needs to develop that 15 ball at some point. Open up the 8 ball. Oh, you got to be careful. That 8 ball is headed right towards that 14 ball on the bottom rail here. You don't want to untie one ball to tie up another. He didn't open it up enough.
Well, and now he's got 2 balls tied. So if I'm Mike, I'm just gonna roll up and touch this 7 ball. I'm gonna let Adam kind of work himself out here. Yeah, I wasn't sure I liked that shot from Mike there. I would have just went up and touched the 7, so I don't give him ball in hand.
tit for tat game. This is all strategy and about who's going to run out of patience first.
Yeah.
I do like these kind of games. Yeah, of course, Clark. Ellis Island is also one of my favorites. However, I'm not willing to go any further than Ellis Island because after a long day of pool, after you've put in 12, 15 hours on the floor, to get to Ellis Island is a stretch for me.
Well, here's kind of the cool thing with the ACS trip is we actually get free food there. We're going to be given passes for the staff cafeteria, which has all the buffet and all the food that's throughout the hotel. So we're kind of going to be spoiled that way when it comes to food for the ACS. I'm hoping that VNEA kind of does the same type of thing.
I don't think they do.
If not, then that's fine. But for the 4 days that we have in between, 4 or 5 days we have in between ACS and VNEA, we may get out of Dodge for a bit. Because at ACS, I believe Brandon from Jacoby Custom Cues will be there, and Richard with the T3, he will have a booth there as well.
I like the shot by Adam.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
That was a smart shot because
it was. You want to have a breakout
Mike's
ball.
been kind of just trying to play tie up.
Yep. And he's going to try it again here. Probably push the 13 off the rail, try to tie to the 14. And instead, he gives Adam what he's looking for, which is a breakout ball.
Yeah, if I'm Adam here, I'm going for this.
Yeah, of course. This is the time to pull the trigger.
Yeah, you got ball in hand. You're going to use the
11 ball.
11, yeah. Just to break out that 15-7. Just a little bump is all you need. Still have plenty of balls on the table to get shape.
Well, and it's something that I think if you're kind of new to the strategy of playing these type of games, a safety game, when you get into these type of situations, you want to keep your soldiers on the table.
Yeah, you start picking them off, and then you have less shape balls to get out on.
Yeah, and Adam hit that absolutely perfect. Almost a time saver.
Almost.
I think I'm still shooting the 9 ball. 9 stop shot, 10 ball. That gives me the angle on the 13 to get to the 14, 14 to the 8.
I like the way he's doing it. He's getting rid of the 10 ball. It's not really an awkward shot. He still has the 9 ball in case he needed it to come down to the bottom end of the table.
I just like it. I look at natural paths, natural shape.
And that was natural shape. I wouldn't have put draw on that 10 ball. I would have just taken the 10 and then the 9 for it to come down to the bottom of the table. But I think the way he's doing it too also works.
It will work. I think he made it a little more difficult than what he needed to. But
well, like I said, I think I saw him take the 10 to the top left, just roll up a little bit, use the 9 gun back to the bottom of the table, use the whatever that was that he just
14.
shot. 14, 13, shape for the 8. But this is also going to work.
Yeah. It will work. Just more traveling with the cue ball. And that's what I try to look at with my runs. I want to travel the least amount possible with the cue ball. Not that I always accomplish that, Uh-oh. Oh,
Ooh.
he hit that thick.
He used the whole pocket on that one. Okay.
So Adam Wood on the hill.
Yep.
Why don't we give another shout out to one of our sponsors? It is Jam Up Apparel, guys. You've seen them before. You'll see them again. Some of the best design pool gear, I think, in my opinion, that you can get. JamUpApparel.com. They did all the shirts for the Alberta Cup. They have men's, they have ladies, they have ball caps, all kinds of things in there.
Yeah,
and
super comfortable.
The wearability of them are amazing.
Grant and I are twinning it right now.
We are twinning it. Jam Up Apparel sweaters. And they are all sublimated shirts. They're not vinyl transfer.
Yeah,
Look
super
at that
comfortable.
break.
That's a great break. All the balls.
He wanted to make them all off the break. He is
what
in.
do you like here? I like. Do I like low ball?
There's work to do, but I like low ball.
Equally.
4 balls
Equally
tough with
tough, I
low.
think.
Yeah, I think it's shooter's choice from here, but I'm probably going to go low ball. I'm going to start with the 7 ball, roll up, use the 6 to get underneath the 4 ball. No, I don't like that pattern. I think I'm going to go 7, try to get onto the 3. Shoot the gap between that 9-14.
I don't know if I really like it. I'm not.
Either way, there's some difficulty on both.
Yeah.
If you go high ball, you're taking out. If you go high ball, you've got to start with the 12 ball, and that opens up the trouble for low ball.
I think he's gonna maybe try and go into it here.
No, underneath. Goes for the 3, I believe.
Well, that'll work.
Or does he have the 1? Can he use the 9 for a stop? 1 ball into the
No, I
side,
think he's
use the
taking
9.
The 3 here.
I don't know if he's got enough of the 3.
No, maybe not.
So he could do it the other way, where now he's got to use the 6 ball, get underneath the 4, bring the 4 down to the bottom left-hand corner, roll up, come a little farther than what he is now, so he does have the 1 ball.
I actually like.
Oh, he's going to play it safe. This is a smart shot. 4 ball into the 12 ball.
Okay.
He did call the pocket. Oh, you got to make the shot. Still worked out not terrible.
I don't mind that, but I think that I would have taken the 1 ball while I had the opportunity. Take
Well,
the
you
1
can-
ball to the side. The 1 ball, you're naturally going to go into this 15-9, and that opens up the 3-5.
Yeah, but if you miss that back cut, you're selling out there. I kind of like what he did there. If he would have made that 12 ball, and even without making the 12 ball, MPI is in. He's in tough. Because there's really nowhere for him to hide. Right? And I like what Mike's doing here. He's just going to try to kick the door down, take the match. Or take the game to get Hill. Bank the 12 ball. That'll give you shape to the 14. That 9, excuse me, that 9-15 is some work. 15 will go up top left.
Well, it goes into the side, too.
It does go to the side. 9 ball. 9 ball really only has, well, it depends. If he moves the 14, 9 will go up to the top left or into the middle right. Hit it thick. But did he take the pocket for the 6? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think Adam can go off the rail off the 12.
Yeah. Does Adam have the window to the 5? Can he see
He
the
does.
5 ball?
He does come back and bump the 9. From there, he's out.
Nice shot.
Perfect. Absolute perfect. 1 ball to the side, shaped the 6 ball. Draw over to the left side of the table. 4 into the right side, 3 to the bottom left. Could even draw over for the 4 right now. You definitely want to get onto this 4-6. Uh-oh.
It's all right. Still has the 3 ball.
He has the 3, but I would have left the 3 to shape the 8.
I think it's
Right?
tougher.
If he would have drawn that over just another 6 inches to the right. Then I like his out. Then he can play the 6 ball. Either straight or off, either way, it doesn't matter. So long as you draw over to the left side of the table, 4 into the right middle. And it's a roll up from there. Roll up 4 ball, roll up or stun 3, and you're out.
Either which way. I think it was tougher to get back on the 3, so take the 3 now. I mean, you can always come back up and take the 4-6.
Yeah.
And then get back down for the 8.
I think Bernie agrees with me. I got one guy on my side.
That's one.
Right. So now you look at the out here. So the 9 ball just blocked that side pocket.
No, I think the 4 ball still goes.
He's probably going to shape it to play the corner. No, he did shape it. Plays the side pocket. It's awfully flirtatious the way that he ran this. He's going to get there, but very, very flirtatious.
I like it.
I liked it my way, but that's because it's me, right? And Bernie. Bernie's got my back.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Adam Wood with the win.
a million different ways to run a table.
It is true. It is very, very true. And what I'm saying, guys, is merely a suggestion.
When we banter back and forth like this, is just meant to open the window to other suggestions.
Absolutely.
Because Grant and I are very much like that, and I think that we have improved over the last couple of years that we've been doing this. Grant and I are very tunnel visioned when we were talking running tables and table patterns and how to run outs. And
This is why we don't play
out,
Scotch doubles.
Yeah, picking your out ball, and we would be at each other.
Bernie knows it, and then there's the right way.
But since we've actually been doing a lot of this streaming, we have been much more open to suggestion.
Certainly. I think Ben is up on this table next.
Like I said, there is a reason why we don't play Scotch doubles together.
It is true. Yeah. I'm going to let you fill this in. I'm going to run outside, check the weather before the next set of matches come up.
What's happening here is Ben and Eric playing? Oh, no, Ben and Derek playing?
I'm not sure. There's nobody else on the stream table. Let's do this. Why don't we do a quick shutdown restart? And we'll find out who's doing what on what table. I think that's the way to do it. So guys, if you haven't done so already, go onto the Facebook page or the YouTube channel, click the like or subscribe button. And by doing so, you'll be notified when we do come back. So we'll do a quick shutdown restart.
I have
We'll
a
be
feeling
back. I think
that
it's
it's
Ben
going
and
to be Ben and Derek for the A-side final of the 9-ball event.
Absolutely. So you're not going to want to miss it, guys. We'll be right back.